Hey folks, welcome to another What's in the Box. My name is Jesse and today we are unboxing Nucleum. This is a game from Board and Dice, 1 to 4 players, plays in 60 to 150 minutes. This is one I picked up at the Game Nerds Day. Were you in line waiting for Game Nerd stuff? So was I. And this is one of the ones I got away with. I tried to get White Castle. Were you one of those people as well that stopped me from getting it? Because it went away really fast. This one went away pretty fast, but I managed to get one of these. So let's take a peek at what's in this box of Nucleum. As I peel off the plastic, I like to tell you about twitch.tv/heartboardgames, where we play games just like this one, live. And we play with our friend Ronald over there, who it wasn't until after I ordered it, mentioned Nucleum is a lot like brass. And, I looked at it a little bit. No one made that comparison when I looked at it till I actually looked for those words. Because a lot of people like brass. I am not one of those people. I'm not totally against it, but it's not number one on my BGG Top 100. But then I looked it up more. And people were like, I don't like brass, but I do like Nucleum. So I'm like, okay, there is hope that I will like this. An atomic strategy game by David Turksey, correct me please, and Simone Luciani. I think that's pretty close. All right. Nucleum is a very demanding game. Challenges. Oh, okay. Well, hold up. Before we get into challenges, I gotta learn the game. Lots of stuff in this box. This box is heavy. Very colorful. A lot of people will say about brass that they don't like the art in brass. I like it, personally. And I like this, too. This is definitely more colorful, I'll give it that. Basic power plant. Goal of the game. You are an industrialist trying to succeed during the economic and technological boom of the 19th century Saxony, fueled by the invention and spread of the nucleum. What, in another timeline, people of another century would call a nuclear reactor, and its immense power-generating capabilities. You will strive to earn victory points by building and powering urban buildings, securing contracts, and meeting milestones dictated by King Frederick Augustus. So a lot of story going into this. I wonder if that'll come through in the play. I appreciate a story, though. So I usually like to say when the setup is. Well, that's goal of the game. It's a player board. Setup was on page 4. So yeah, I'm expecting a big one. So it's no surprise. End game on 20. I'm expecting, yeah, this is a big game. And there we go. Challenges that may be included. Some interesting choices here. Electrifying challenges. Scoreboard above 170. That's good. They have like an idea in mind. Oh, 210. I like when games do that instead of just being like, I don't know what people score. They know. Solo rules. I'm not much of a solo player, but they put a lot of dedication into this because the rules are here. Sorry for the camera. And there we go. Had nothing more to say. It's like, you got room to say more? No, I don't need it. We're done. All right. And now for the bits. The wonderful, wonderful bits. Why do you suppose a cucumber? Oh, I bet this is going to tell you how to assemble this thing. Maybe you could tell me ahead of time. Let's do that. So let me know what that says in the comments below. I might get to it, but then again, this might post before I get to it. I don't know. So let's go back to that close-up here. Chunky turbines. These are chunky pieces. I'm happy with that. I like how they have some art on them. These are standard cubes, but they are green. Little stars similar to Scythe, if you ever played that. fact, they even kind of look like them. And they're in Saxony, which is an area inside. Standard little oval pieces. Of course, they have some printing on them. The meeples is a little new take on a meeple. It's a little more, I don't know, they have a hat and a bit more of a figure. And then some standard little brick pieces, it looks like. Lots of bags. Cards, we're going to be looking at in a second. We got little help cards. We'll look at those in a second as well. We have a board. Ooh, before we look at the board, what is this? We have a die, by the way. 1, 2, 4. Double layered board. I like it. So, you know, your stuff won't slip out. There's so many games that should just make this at the beginning. I know it's an expense, but every game in 2024 and beyond should have dual layer boards. If you're going to have boards, go all the way. Please. It's not a demand, I guess. Could be. Okay, yeah, I demand it. Do all of them have the same bag? They do. All right, and then now we're running into the brass light pieces. You look at that, I'm like, is this brass? It literally looks like it. So, let's go a little wide here and open this up. So if you've played both brass and Nucleum, let me know if you think that's a fair assessment. Sorry about the noise. I know that noise can be loud. All right. The brass-like houses. Ooh, they have nighttime. Just like in the reverse side of brass. Daytime and nighttime. Oh, I can't put that on top of that. I got to look at that board later. Some railroad pieces. Lots of railroad pieces. Some other things going on. Some coins. The thickness, it's fine. It's acceptable. I've done some unboxings today that had some really thick pieces. Very nice pieces. This is average. I've also had some bad ones over the years. This would not be one of them. And there's our power plants we need to assemble later. And now for the board and the cards. I think that's where we go next. Oh, this is a little separate board. So it looks like it kind of sits on the side by itself for, I don't know, save some room, manipulate the room a bit. Is this a double layered board or just a really big board? It's just a really big board. It's back and front. This is 1 to 2 players. We're going to go full table here. So 1 to 2 player board. All right. I like a dedicated board for 1 to 2 player. Get that balance going. Then we have a 4 player or 3 to 4 player board. Very cool. Let's take a peek at these cards here. Got these cards and these cards. Bring it in. All right. I like the backs. Simple, but effective. These are the cards we're looking at. All informational. No art really, just really infographic type of stuff. In fact, I don't see a lot of art in this game other than those little squares with the buildings, I guess. But someone had to make it. I mean, nowadays you never know, right? On your turn, choose one. So everybody's going to get 2 of these. And that's how you play Nucleum now. That's how you look at Nucleum anyway. And the unboxing here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Come on back. There's lots of these, lots of top 10s, lots of playthroughs. We'd love to have you back. Also, if you'd like to watch it live, twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Leave the eye out. Leave that eye out. Until next time, the box is closed.